Best credit repair company in 2025. We're gonna get straight to it. Watch the entire video. If you're looking for credit repair, if you're just looking to remove that negative item, we're gonna get straight to it. So, the best credit repair company in 2025 is, drumroll, you doing it yourself, right? We're stepping into this age where a lot of people, and maybe you're concerned about, getting scammed. Maybe you've gotten scammed before. And the reality is we've got to understand that going into 2025, we're in this age of AI and things of that nature. So you got to think about it. Besides even AI, like you're going to be the person that cares the most about your credit. So you'll treat your credit better than anyone else. And I'm going to go over our AI software that we have, and that's basically going to help you remove those negative items, right? Because you got to understand credit is one of those things that you need it more than ever stepping into 2025. And like I said, we launched the DIY software. And the dope thing about it, one dope thing about it is that it's basically going to be free credit repair. There's obviously going to be some stipulations because it is a business, money has to be made, but it's a very good alternative option to paying a lot of money. And keep in mind too, if you're familiar with me, if you've watched some of my videos, you know that we have a company that performs credit repair as well, and we charge high ticket. So this is a very affordable way to do it and a very affordable solution. And stepping into 2025, because we recently launched this and we're doing this beta testing, we're gonna release it as a free credit repair initially. So one thing you got to realize too, if you do not make your credit a priority in 2025, you're literally going to be living in the worst possible living conditions, like living worse than like rats in NYC. Whatever like trash living condition you think someone is going to have, that's what you're going to have if you don't focus on making sure that your credit is A1, especially in 2025, right? I've been saying for a while, poor people are going to be living in the worst possible living conditions by like 2026, 2027, right? So you got to understand that we're only getting closer to that year. So like I'm really letting y'all know. Like I've been doing this since 2021. I've been seeing people lives have just been changed in terms of fixing their credit, in terms of not fixing their credit. So just to elaborate, if you don't fix your credit, you won't be able to get approved for that apartment. You're gonna get the highest and worst interest rates possible. They're gonna treat you like you're trash. You're gonna have bad mental health. Initially, if you have like a logical brain, you're gonna have bad mental health. Like, dang, I got bad credit. I gotta do this and that and the third. You're gonna be treated like you're subhuman, like you're literally an animal. That's literally how they treat people that have bad credit, right? I'm not saying all this to scare you, but I'm just saying it to let you know you have to make it a priority. Fixing your credit has to be a priority, right? Leveraging your credit so you can go get that funding. It could be personal, business. We do the funding. We're on a mission to help fund $1 billion to small business owners. So you help the mission as you're fixing your credit, right? And I understand that price has been a barrier for some time for some people. Sometimes it's just trust, right? Because we charge high ticket credit repair. So we know we have to hop on a sales call, listen to y'all objections, your 9 to 5 questions, all that. So we found a middle ground alternative solution. Why don't we launch this AI software? You can go ahead and do it yourself. Now, instead of blaming somebody, you can blame yourself. So if you got charge-offs, if you got late payments, if you got bankruptcy, if you got collections, if you got hard inquiries, this software is structured to remove these, right? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind, man. I'm super excited to allow y'all to get access to this. The software has been created and is effective in removing all of these items, right? So it's just on you to go ahead and do what you need to do so that you can get your desired result. One dope thing about the software too is, let me unhighlight this real quick. We literally put the letters that we use for our credit repair company to get results. So if you're a current uh, or past client that's watching this, I know sometimes we'll have clients where they'll fall back into that habit. They got that negative item, right? This will be good for you to just go ahead and do essentially what we did for you, right? Because I understand I'm in ever since I left my 9 to 5 job with my business, I'm in a different financial bracket. So I don't want to stay out of touch with reality. To me, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000 for credit repair, it's worth it because I know what you can do with credit. But I know the average working person, that could be a barrier for them. This makes it no excuses because it's not a It's free credit repair, right? You just pay for the credit monitoring, just to be transparent. So keep that in mind. We're gonna get to the truth in a little bit, but so let's look at the software. So basically, you can start your DIY credit repair process. You see, you can skip expensive credit repair companies, save your hard-earned money, right? If you don't want to work with us, we obviously, get people results and stuff, but I know that it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea to be able to work with us to fix their credit. And this helps us scale more, because my team can only take on so much. You're going to choose items that you want to dispute. It's a simple click of a button. It's so easy, like my baby cousin could literally do it, right? And there's credit builders and things like that too. So the CAT software, you're going to go to catdiyrepair.com. I'll put a link in the description for those of y'all that are interested. So no setup fee, no monthly fee. It's going to be a $30 a month credit monitoring. So just like Identity IQ, you got to have your credit monitoring. And then basically like you could just compare it to traditional credit repair. These are like typical. We're more expensive, right? Like I've told you, if you've seen like the case study I've posted on my channel, you saw he invested a 2,500 for us to help him get that result. So we're on a mission to help fund $1 billion to small business owners. So like I said, this is just helping scale our efforts. So let's talk about how it works. So pretty much, you're gonna go ahead and fill out your information. It's gonna be the typical stuff, name and all that, email, stuff like that. And then you're gonna have to pull your credit reports. We'll give you instructions on how to go ahead and do it. You'll send the letters. So we have general letters in there because it is a software. There's general letters for everything. But the dope thing, like I told you, we have specific letters that my company uses, stuff that we've created ourselves, right? And it's been tested over time and time again. Like I've been in the industry since 2021 doing this, right? So, as things have changed, we've made adjustments. So I say that to say this software is an iterative process as well. So as we get feedback from y'all, we can go ahead and consider implementing that as well. So simple click of a button. We're in this AI age. You sit back and relax, right? So you wait for the credit bureaus to do their thing. And one thing you got to realize too, if you don't know, the credit bureaus are not actually reading your disputes. It's basically a computer system articulate into a computer system, and then they give like a code or something. So basically, the dope thing about the software is it's basically allowing like-minded things to communicate with each other, right? So we created the software in a way that it's able to communicate in a favorable manner to you. Not to say it's going to be any guarantees that everything's going to be deleted. It's just like credit repair, right? Like if you hired us, but obviously at a fraction of the cost. And you don't got to worry about, oh, this person scammed me, right? Maybe you've been scammed in the past. Maybe you have that trauma. I understand that. And I feel you. Maybe you don't know me. Maybe you haven't built a know, like, trust factor with me yet, right? So isn't it going to be easier for you to just do free credit repair? You doing it yourself, $30 for $40 a month on the, what's it called? On the credit monitoring versus we both got to go through all these objections for you to invest $2,500, $3,000 for us to fix your credit for you, right? So, like, just wait the option. So, this is an alternative option for you. I'm telling you this as someone that has a company that does credit repair. So, keep that in mind. So, it's just like any rounds and stuff like that. You'll get your results. If any items that are not deleted, go ahead and repeat. You'll want to use 15 USC 1681I requesting a reinvestigation. We'll have a letter in there for you specifically how to do it. Round two letter, if you need a repeat method of verification. So all these laws I talk about, 15 USC 1681I number 7, things like that, that'll be in the software. 15 USC 1681 EB, the maximum possible accuracy law. Things like this, right? So I'm just super excited to get this software to y'all so that y'all can fix y'all credit on a mass scale. Because we've looked at our data over 2024, because 2025 is about to start. We've looked up our data throughout the year and just seen, just specifically just this year, a lot of y'all, I don't know if it's just the economy or what, but a lot of y'all have been turned down just because of finances. And, we just don't want that to be an issue anymore for you because we're on this mission to fund $1 billion to small business owners. So you fix your credit, build your credit, come to us, we'll get you the business funding, we'll get you the personal funding, whatever you need, right? So you'll build as well, and then you just click on get started, right? So you do that and go from there. So catdiyrepair.com. That's where you're going to want to go. Catdiyrepair.com. I'll have a link in the description so you can go ahead and get it. But let's talk about the truth, right? Let's talk about the truth. The truth, the truth. Oh, so like I said, I gave y'all letters to start, but we also have our university. So Cat Credit University. It is basically a monthly university. You can get a 7-day trial. If you've seen some of my previous videos, I talked about it. It was previously $39 a month, but it's $49 a month right now. And if a small $10 difference is a big deal to you, you are specifically who I pray to God to never come across anyways, and we don't want you to buy our product. So if you're so concerned about a little $10 minute difference, then don't get into university. We don't want your energy anyways. But anyways, we got more letters in there. This is a university, as you can see. It's also about not just fixing your credit, but the university is dope because it's more so about creating your own credit repair business and being able to start and grow that as well, right? So you see all these letters here. Um, Classroom. You see all this stuff is like more business related. If you're in a classroom, just business. So there's more value in terms of the university because you also have a community software that's cool, but you got to remember that community is important as well, right? Some of the wins that people have had, collections deleted, student loans, collections, creating their YouTube channel, more removals, small win, bankruptcy has been deleted, late payments, late payments being some of the harder items to delete. So that's where the value of the Cat Credit University comes into play. But if you're someone, you're just like, okay, I'm cool on my own. I don't need accountability. I don't need to be around iron sharpens iron. I don't need to be around people because I'm just in my own bubble. I'll be able to be good. Then just get the software. But my recommendation, software and a university, because you're going to be like-minded people, be around like-minded people, and you'll be able to have me as overseeing versus if you're just using the software, it's just you using the software, right? It's $30, $40 a month. Like people pay me $5,000, $10,000 to be around me. So you got to understand what it is. All right. So yeah, we put our credit builder guide in there as well. So you got that for building your credits, as well as one thing I got to remember, and I need y'all to remember, is that I know my YouTube channel is like the best channel on the planet. But the thing is, you gotta understand that with my YouTube channel, we have like, I think it's almost 3,000 videos, something like that. So you're basically having all this information everywhere. You got to put it together, right? Versus if you just understand, like, okay, I can automate the process through this software. That's where this AI software is coming in, right? So keep that in mind. This is pretty much a no-brainer if you have any negative items on your credit and you just want to fix it for yourself for the low, because we're in that space as well where we're getting rid of the remaining clients that we have, and we're not really going to market credit repair like that because the whole mission is greater with the funding, right? So how is it free? I kind of spoke about it earlier, but let's elaborate. Obviously, we got expenses in terms of, creating and using the software. So when you pay for your credit monitoring, we do get a percentage paid to us. So that's just the transparent aspect of it. If you're so fixated on like, I just don't want you to get paid, then I don't know. If you use anybody's software, you're gonna have to pay something, right? Nothing is 1,000% free. The credit repair aspect is free. You're paying for the credit monitoring, right? And also, like I said, when you fix your credit, it helps our mission of funding $1 billion to small business owners. Because once you're good to go, once you built out your credit, we're able to go help you leverage with our relationships, such as Chase Bank, which I spoke about, Citizens Bank. I just have these bank relationship managers over there that allows me to get these high limit approvals, for my clients. And you've seen my students do the same thing. So yeah, the mission is greater than just credit repair. And like I kind of said earlier, this is a software that's constantly being worked on. So if you're using it and you got feedback that's reasonable, let our support know, and we'll do what we can to go ahead and implement it. So with that being said, you got a few options. Let's talk about your options because there's always a choice, right? There's always choices. So one option, you can continue trying to do it yourself or not do it yourself. Whatever you've been doing, you can continue doing, right? You can watch this video and get off the video as if nothing happened. You can do that, but the issue with that is that you still gonna stay stuck. You still wasting your time by not doing anything. You still wasting your time by doing that same thing that ain't working, and you're wasting a lot of effort, right? Because this AI software is literally here. You just click the link in the description. Go sign up. You can try it out for a month, try it out for a couple months. You're gonna see you're most likely gonna get results. I can't guarantee you nothing, but you're most likely gonna get results. So that's just the reality of it. Your second option, you got a second option, right? You can work with a credit repair company. That's very, very true. You could pay a lot of money, but the issue with that, I'm not saying you're gonna get scammed, but it is a possibility you're gonna get scammed, right? So the issue with that is that you may possibly get scammed and lose out on a lot of money. You might waste time, right? So that's something you can do as well. And you got to take time to vet people, right? So that's the issue with that. That's a main issue with that. So the third option, which is what you should really do, you can go ahead and stop wasting your time and just use our software, catdiyrepair.com. This is your best option coming from someone that literally has a company that does credit repair, right? So we're making less money by you using the software versus us doing it for you. That's why I'm saying it's easier to scale, right? When we got all these people booking consultation calls with us, when we're not able to fulfill it, that's one thing. That's one thing, right? If we're not able to fulfill it just based off of just numbers, it's too many of y'all, right? Second thing, y'all being cheap, right, with your development, right? Because I know the ROI on credit repair. That's why when I look at the price, it's not a big deal to me. But I don't want to get out of touch with reality just because, God has blessed my business. So I understand that 2,000, 3,000 for the common person is going to be a lot. What I know, this is not me getting out of touch with reality. I know free credit repair, $40 a month max, that's not going to kill you. So you gotta do what's best for you. So do what you got to do. I'm gonna leave the link in the description if you want to get tapped in. If you don't, then just keep watching my videos, get nurtured until you're ready to stop wasting your time. But those of y'all that are serious and not curious, go ahead and click the link in the description. I'll probably leave it in a comment as well, catdiyrepair.com, and keep us updated on your results. Y'all have a blessed one.